Libra, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. This is a message for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. We begin the message with time for a beginner mind, Libra. Now, we do bring our defensiveness from the past, of course, but the universe is calling you to think differently, to change the way you perceive things, to look at things from a different perspective. It's time. And the reason why this comes is maybe a soft warning that if you don't change the way that you look at things, you're going to cause your own problems. And you don't have to, because changing the way that you look at things could actually lead to a wonderful new world for you. It's like a world that you haven't seen before because you haven't looked at it from these perspectives. So this is an interesting start, and we're going to see it does definitely confirm that you are walking into a new phase in your life. We're going to see how this week it plays out. So Libra, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. I'm Michelle, everybody. Welcome. This is a timeless message that casts for the week ahead, so the week out. Yes, but it comes to you when you call it into you. I record the message and then your energy brings it in because there's something in the message that you need to hear. So Libra, if you really love these messages, please remember to subscribe to this channel and ring that notification bell. Select all notifications so that you know when I upload your favorite content and when I go live so you can participate. I'd love to see you there. If you're looking for personal readings, Libra, please do go to my website, www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com, and you will find all of the readings that I offer right there, and you can select the one that works for you. You can book and schedule right there at your convenience, and the readings usually come to you within 24 hours, so it's a really quick turnaround. And then we're just going to get into this. We're almost done, Libra, so... almost. Let's see what else falls out, if anything does. We have a few things. So there's future focused here. This is interesting spread so far. Libra, let's cleanse the energy. Take a leap of faith. Okay. Yeah, because that's so easy. I know. We're going to get into it. But time for a beginner mind. It's almost like the universe knows how hard this is for you. And that's why it's coming through to kind of support you and say, I know this is difficult, but have faith. Have faith in it. Try it. And you know what? If you fail, you've learned. There's no such thing as failure if you learned a lesson from it. So really, this is like getting over insecurities. This is a sense of looking at things from a different perspective. And then if you crash and burn, you crash and burn. What the universe is trying to say is, you're going to crash and burn if you don't do this. Really. And the fear of doing it differently is really just continuing you to do it the same way. Whatever it is, think your thought process. And ultimately, what that's doing to you is keeping you where you are. And I don't think that that's satisfactory. So you want something new, you got to do it new. You got to do it differently, Libra. And so it's like time for a beginner mindset, whole new fresh way of this fresh perspective, and then take a leap of faith in that new perspective, in thinking in that new way. because it will really help you reinvent you and refresh your openness and your heart space and your productivity and everything about you. So this is really your journey, but it's going to really impact others around you, and you'll start to see maybe shifts happening with how relationships go, or how the outcomes of interviews go, whatever it is. There's a shift. The shift starts in you. And when the shift happens in you, it then precipitates down to everything else. So let's see what this card is. Spirit has a plan. So you're being pushed into this new mindset because Spirit has a new direction that God is pulling you into. And so there is sort of that divine purpose, that pull. There's a difference here. Something is supposed to be different. And I'm excited for you. I feel the excitement. I feel like it's different in a good way. Okay. And then we have slow and steady wins the race, and sing your own song. So there's a sense of this is going to get easier for you. This different mindset is like, you got to have a leap of faith in the beginning, but it will start to get to a point where you just are really free and easy with this, and you feel even better about yourself because of it, that this new mindset will lead to emotional stability and security, maybe not even just within yourself, but between you and somebody else. And you'll start to feel good about it because you're coming then from a place of strength, right? You're coming from a place of, you chose this, your mindset changed. That's why your situation changed, and so on and so forth. So ultimately, slow and steady wins the race. Don't rush this. Nobody's actually in a rush. And sing your own song. Be yourself. Just be who you are. Be open. And if you're somebody who hides behind a lot of insecurities, this is going to be very difficult for you. But God is understanding that and coming through in that supportive sense of, you're not alone. I've got your back. I'm trying to tell you, just please do things differently so that you get an outcome that actually gives you a lot of joy. And this is certainly beyond this week, but I think it's opening up different possibilities for you. So let's look at this week in particular. I'm going to draw a card for each for 6 days, and then we're going to do the resolution group of cards. Let's pull them first for that 7th day and the week resolution, and then we'll go day by day. Libra. Okay, finding yourself, that sounds good. Being able to finally discern things and make an intelligent choice as opposed to an emotional decision. So, or feeling like you're back in control of your world. Let's see how we go day by day. First day, first card, God. What do you want to give Libra? Oh, sorry, it has been a long day so far already. So we have disappointment. You start off the week with disappointment. Now, disappointment, of course, the 5 of Cups. Oh, then we look at what we have. So you start off the week, maybe the beginning of the week, wherever your week is beginning when you see this video. You're looking back at disappointment. There's something here that didn't go as planned, didn't go as you thought. But ultimately, I think that's what the universe is trying to change your mindset is a sense of, yeah, you're looking at the bad. That's why you're disappointed. You still have stuff there. You still have it. It's still there. You have it. So why not be happy about what you have? This is what God is talking about. Your perspective is skewed toward seeing what went wrong. And that's why this reading is coming to you, because there are still things going right. There's still potential here. There's still, but it's but crying over spilt milk. What I didn't have, what didn't go down, what didn't go right for me, right? Okay, that's where you start, but it's not where you're left, because right after that we have 3 of Cups, which means there's celebration. There's being around people you like. sharing a sense of joy, sharing a sense of being celebrated or something to celebrate about. I don't think this means disappointed in a third-party situation. This isn't in reverse. So for me, I'm reading it as you start off disappointed, but ultimately there's celebration that's coming soon after that. Let's continue to see how this goes. A judgment card is made. A judgment card is made. So there's a judgment on high, and that spirit has a plan, right? It's almost like God wants to intervene for you, because they're like, oh my God, I see them flip-flopping. I see them, vacillating between disappointment and then joy. Like, what do I do? Because, like, the universe absolutely is conspiring to make things work out for you, Libra. And so it's like a second chance, a resurrection, or a decision in your favor. Some sort of decision in your favor. Since it's major arcana, we've got to get clearer on that. There's an opportunity here. There's a message that comes through, maybe a DM, maybe I don't know. It could be an email, could be something online, could be a quick, short conversation that you had. But it's something that's coming through. It could be a person. No, it's not a person. It's usually a small message or a small thought or idea, or I don't know, something online. It could even be an application, something quick. And then we have on the other side of that an offer that becomes very lucrative, like a quick shout out to somebody, something that didn't seem very much, but you took the chance, or you took the chance to reach out to somebody, to call upon somebody, to call somebody, to DM somebody, to take that action, and you get this offer, you get this like beautiful value that comes from that whole deciding to look at the good instead of the bad, right? That sort of mindset changes the outcome of the situation. Let's grab hold on. Let's get the sixth card. Walking away from what doesn't fulfill you is the ultimate here. Is okay, and then finding what does fulfill you. They both came out at the same time. It's almost like knowing what doesn't work and knowing what does, and being able to move on from thinking something's going to leave, or I'm going to leave, or walking out of a situation, or being done with something, being sick of something, to being really, really contented. And this is not the ultimate state of happiness, but this is like feeling pretty good about things. So there's this up and down here. I want to get, what's this judgment card? Major arcana on the table. God, what's the judgment? What is this that happens to Libra? What is it? Queen of Wands. It's attention. And Queen of Swords. So it's like finding your confidence and your certainty. Or maybe somebody was vacillating between two different choices. And ultimately what they do is end up choosing you. And I guess reason being because you reached out. Because look, it's almost like the judgment, but the judgment always comes in your favor. Or people see your capabilities, your confidence and your passion, as well as your practicality and your capability. So you could actually have two different choices here and finally be able to make a move on what works for you. There's a moon coming up. Let's get that card. Moon card for Libra. Emotions are running high. Okay, so that's making it difficult because we start out with that sense of emotional intensity, but it's almost like saying, but Libra, hold your vision. You could be very distracted this week by emotions, especially in the beginning of the week. This sense of now, or it's by the full moon, which is on the 23rd. If you're watching this, May 23rd, that's what we're talking about, the Sagittarian full moon. Look back at that time, regardless of when you're watching this video. There was something here where the emotions are running high. Things were spilling over. And then we have hold your vision, have conviction, believe in what you believed in before. This sense of push through this halfway point where things could vacillate and go either way. Have enough passion to push through that. Emotions are running high, but continue to see things, continue to believe what you want to believe. Continue to see the future the way you want to and act as if it's already happened so that it will. There's a part of this energy this week, Libra, where you have to take personal authority and decide to make personal progress or push forward in that way. Now let's get our resolution card. We first have our King of Swords, which is you taking personal authority and finally being able to decide or see something clearly and make a decision based on that clarity. But it's definitely on intellect and measurable, quantifiable facts, like realities, seeing it. And then we have, okay, this is looking at something from a different perspective, and look what the different perspective is. Love. This sense of, yeah, I'm just going to maybe act the fool here or act differently than I normally would, recognizing that in some ways, happy birthday, Doug Denny, I have to. Recognizing that in some ways, I didn't see it. Please clarify the Hangman. I always like to clarify the Hangman. Please clarify the Hanged Man. That either you really care about somebody or somebody really cares about you, or there's a fulfillment here that you did not expect. Two of Pentacles is what the Hanged Man is. This sense of not uncertainty. Okay, but how do we make it certain? You make the decision. You make the decision to just love. You make the decision to love out loud and put your heart in, even if it's on the defense. Can we give a little bit of support to Libra, though? We have all that glitter. So not everything is as it appears, and not everything is as valuable as you think it is, or as meaningful as you think it is. But what do you want us to learn from all that glitters, God? I feel like not everything is all about the big flashiness, right? Not everything is all about the money spent. Not everything, that's not always what's valuable. So please help us. And this is what the changing your values, changing what you value. Okay, so what value is changing? What do you want us to change our value in? What's going on? Like what? Please clarify. The Hierophant. This is Taurus energy. So this is also money, maybe even stability. But King of Pentacles is go slow. So it's not about the money or the flashiness. That's a part of Taurus energy. But it's also the stability, the slowness, the make this work patiently over time kind of energy. Like that's where we want to put our focus. But how? But how? Answer that question, God. Okay, changing the mindset, right? Heightened intuition. That brings something new. Oh, okay. Heightened intuition. Be extra aware of your inner knowingness as it is trustworthy. Don't let your brain get in the way here. You know something deep down inside. And God wants you to trust it. Life lessons. You can break free from reoccurring negative patterns by praying to know the lesson and blessing they contain. And then we have unnecessary worries. Release the burden of worries by giving them to God for healing and solutions. Let's go to the extended reading, my friends. I would love for you to come over. The link is down below. I pin it to the top of the comment section. It's in the description box, or just head on over to Vimeo, Born Without Boundaries Vimeo. You can click that link right in the main channel page here, and just go to the most recent Libra video. I will see you guys in the extended. Bye.